Hey you! Yes, you. The one who clicked on the video? Yeah, you probably read the title. Something about a nutcracker, right? Well, I have a little story about that cute, funny little man. A dark, harrowing, and terrifying story. It's a story about me, trying to kill it. And Lethal Company. Yeah, this game, the one made by Zeekers. Wait, that's how you say it, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Zeekers. Also the guy that made this funny little game on Roblox called Silent Dark a little while back. Link to it in the description. You should try it, it's great. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, beloved Mr. Nut. So, back to that Lethal Company game. It's a small little game where you work. Because of course you make it big. That's everything. Exactly. I really don't even know. I could be ridiculous. To provide for your loving family. Well, and you may ask, how do you work? Well, that's a very good question, and well, you collect pieces of scrap on extremely deadly moons to feed a giant tentacle monster that pays you in digital money. This is actually a documentary on what the world will look like in about 80 to 100 years. But anyways, why is that even fun? Isn't that, like, really annoying and what people go through on a day-to-day basis? And, well, yeah. And another question is, why are the moons deadly? It's space, but, like, wouldn't they give you the supplies? And yes, they do. Kind of. And we'll get back to that later. But back to the question, why are they deadly? And now that you ask, person that definitely has not played this game before, or seen one of the thousands of clips, the reason they're deadly is due to the fact that they're riddled with monsters and not safe for work hazards, if you know what I mean. If you don't collect enough scrap, the company will send a nice little note asking for you to please speed up, but alas, that's a story for another day. One of these creatures that I talked about before are called the nutcracker, or Mr. Nut as I like to call him, and I'm trying my best to murder him. But why? Oh god, why? Well, it's simple. He has a, let's say, short fuse. And no, I'm not talking about the short fuse of his personality, which he definitely does have. I'm talking about the giant fucking gun he carries, which is, of course, more powerful than what you can get on these moons or what the company gives you, which, speaking of, is a simple 8-pound shovel. Or some sort of street sign, like a stop sign or whatever, which are, of course, much heavier. But I'm getting too deep into details. It doesn't really matter. The point is that if you kill Mr. Nut, he gives a big reward. This reward is so helpful, apparently, that Key, have been practicing trying to murder the godforsaken bastard, which I'll show you now. Help brought to me by Control Company, made by, of course, Control Company, and Lethal Company Variables by AMRT. Oh yeah, our beloved Mr. Nut. for landmines. There's no krakens. No, I'd at least expect a loot bug or anything. And I've been getting a lot of mods lately. Like, for example, I've had a ghost roll for every time I've gone here. What's going on? It's starting to make me mad. It's like the game's just trying to kill me with these landmines. I don't usually step into them, but it might be the day. It might bring that promise. Just fighting anything. What was that? Maybe I should have. I'm curious. Broke character. So, obviously, I'm not very good at fighting these little trigger-happy beasts. This is why I needed to research every single way to kill them and hunt them down. Every single one. So this is why... So this is why I needed to research them. I spent countless hours practicing, researching, and figuring out how to destroy them. So first, I needed to start out with tactics to kill them. I figured since the game is quite popular, I'd go onto YouTube and just look it up. Some things intrigued me, like crouching to kill them when you're in a perfect position, or hiding around corners. But I knew, of course, I wouldn't be able to do that. Also, maybe because my heart still beats for Mr. Nut. Specifically up to 500 beats per minute, and my vocal cords being put to work. So maybe that's another reason I can't kill the guy. This is where the real research comes into play. What's the first thing you think of when you think of the Nutcracker and Lethal Company? Right, the gun. If you got that wrong, you should be ashamed of yourself and get out. But we're getting off track. I had to research the one component of all of this, the double barrel shotgun the crafty guy uses. So I researched and researched and researched, and of course, I couldn't research the Lethal Company shotgun as it would just show me my terrible failure. Once again, taunting me with what I cannot achieve. So, I did very deliberate research on the real deal. After achieving this perfect research, after many hours, I had to move on to the next part. The Nutcracker itself, specifically on how to break the shell. It's one defense. specifically with explosives. After more seemingly endless hours, I obviously figured out that I should use a SAR bomb, which is pretty cool. But still, even with it being the most powerful bomb ever, I wasn't sure if it could, pierce the nutcracker shell because it's so strong. So, I had an easy resolution to this. Solution, not resolution. What am I talking about? Anyway, I had an easy solution, and I got 5. Don't ask where I got them. But with this armory, I was sure to win the battle and retrieve the beloved shotgun. Of course, I couldn't get it in camera because, well, I didn't want to fight him, but also because I'm tired. So I made a recreation. Hey, I'm gonna beat you there. No, you're not. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna. God fucking damn it. I'm gonna take your double barrel shotgun. No, you're not. Well, I brought 5 fucking bombs with me. Yes, I am. What do you mean, idiot? I have a gun.